Hello everyone, my name is Juan Mateos and I'll be talking about the new ways of watching movies. The movie industry is a very lucrative business where everybody wants to get a piece of. But first of all, let's talk about the history of, from the movies and how they have developed new ways to watch the movies. Back in the day, we used to watch movies in black and white. I remember my father told me stories about how he used to watch movies in black and white. Then the technology evolved to movies in color, where the viewer had a better experience because the quality of the image. After that, we used to have the Betamax. Remember the big cassette and the big consoles when we used to watch the movies. I remember my favorite movies, Lion King. I used to watch in that console. And then after a year passed, technology evolved again, and the DVD and the CD came up. This gave us a better experience because the quality of the image was better it was better than the Betamax, and gave us more opportunity to watch more movies because we were able to store more movies than before because the CD had less space than the cassette. Nowadays we watch movies through the internet. I don't watch movies anymore from the DVD. I always watch them from the internet because they are easier and I have access to every kind of movie I want to watch. Let's look into the past and present of the industry. Back in the day, Blockbuster used to be the king of the DVD era, and according to the Forbes, they used to have stores in all the states and around the world. And around the 2010, they announced bankruptcy, and in 2014, they closed all the stores. On the other hand, Netflix was a small player around the 2000s, where they used the same core business of Blockbuster, that was deliver movies through mail and charge late fees for returns. But that wasn't the only idea that Netflix had in mind. They wanted to go into the internet and deliver movies through its platforms. Also, because of this, Netflix has more opportunities to increase profits and make the business more affordable because they didn't have to pay rent for the retail stores, and the DVD costs were less than the internet cost. And according to Forbes, Netflix has expanded his network to all the countries and his segments as well, providing movies and TV episodes through the internet. But let's discuss what happened to Blockbuster. According to the book Dual Transformation, companies will face disruption times. The business will evolve through times, and if the company doesn't catch up, they will run out of business. Let's take tennis as an example. Roger Federer is the best tennis player in history, which he has won 20 Grand Slams, which are the best tournaments on the circuit. But how he has been able to stay on the top? It's because he has maintained his ability and game in order to keep winning and not let his opponents beat him. That's what happened in the business. Once you get on the top, every competitor wants to beat you. And if you don't keep up, you will run out of business. So let's look at this image. Once you reach the top, you're gonna be the square, and the business needs, we're gonna be behind you because you have reached the top. But in this next image, we can see what happened to Blockbuster when the business needs moved away from them and they couldn't catch up, and they ended up running out of business. But let's look how Netflix was able to catch up and develop a well-strong business model. According to the book Dual Transformation is a system that allows companies to transform the ways of how the things are done while implementing a strong strategy in order to transform. But what's dual transformation? Dual transformation consists in transformation A and transformation B plus link capabilities. But let's first talk about what's dual transformation. Dual transformation is the process by which companies become the next version of itself, where transformation is the change from one thing to another. And dual transformation is using two types of change in which you use today as a view of business looking into the future. These two steps allow companies to face challenges and create opportunities to be more successful. So how can this be achieved? First, transformation A talks about how companies keep doing the same thing they do, but they change the process of how they do it. Then in transformation B, they change the what of how things are done and the how the things are done. These allow companies and organizations to target new markets and find innovative ways to target that desired market. Finally, linking both companies is the key to success because the company will allow to follow from point A to point B. Now let's look the difference between the business model from both companies. First of all, Netflix saw the opportunity of the internet and implemented an idea to deliver movies through the internet platform using the transformation A, which they used to deliver movies through the mail, now they deliver it through the internet. And second, the transformation they use is now that they produce movies, TV episodes that people can watch. And finally, they link these two strategies together in order to become the strong model that it is today. On the other hand, Blockbuster was blind at the moment of the change, and when they wanted to change, it was too late, and Netflix had acquired all the market share. Yes, Blockbuster had the resources to make the change, but they didn't realize that the business was that volatile to change, and they didn't realize it till they were out of business. So what's next for this business and all the business? I think technology and internet innovations will provide the next disruption ways for companies, and they need to pay close attention to these disruption ways, because in order to maintain your wealth, you need to know what the world is doing. So this is my references, and I'm done. Thank you very much.